Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Assemble. My name's High Ruler. Instead of doing a typical patch note video and going line by line, I figured I'll give you guys kind of the key overview of some of the key points of the patch and kind of introduce you to some of the key things that are happening within the game for patch 1.7. So obviously the very first thing everyone should know, and if you don't know already, is that the champion point system has arrived in patch 1.7. So for anyone who doesn't really know what this is, the champions point system is post level 50 progression. And the whole idea is that you are basically rewarded for the time spent in the game outside of the normal gear chase kind of grind. Now, what this does is that every time you get a champion level, you get a point. And then by putting those points into some of these key areas, those being combat, tactical, utility, and defensive boosts, you're able to power up your hero over time. Now, this isn't something people are going to be able to complete in a day or even a week. The idea is that this is going to spend you're going to spend a lot of time doing this, and over time your character will kind of power up to a degree that you haven't seen before. So obviously with this system, there is no respec points right away. So what I'm going to do is that Tony Bing actually put out a great video talking about what to do, how the system works in depth. And because I'm going to link his video in the description below, so make sure you check that video out to get a full idea of how these things work and kind of give you guys an idea of what points you should be putting in based on the characters you play. Next is that it looks like FOMO is out of the game now. Upon 1.7, we saw that in the character menu where the outfits are, we can now see every single skin that has come to the game for these characters. Now, I think there might be one or two missing, so saying every single one probably is a little disingenuous. But the idea is that there's skins here that you don't have to wait for a rotation. And because of that, now you have the freedom to kind of buy any of these skins at any time. So I know for people who have been kind of upset about the rotation or waiting for specific skins to come back in the marketplace, this is a welcome change. So this is one of the coolest things for a lot of people that has come out today with the patch. All right, so let's talk now about the gear. So 1.7 brought changes to gear that people should know about. And instead of kind of giving you guys my thoughts and opinions, I'm going to read through the developer comments and we'll talk about every single change that is listed down below. So it starts off by saying, we've made a number of improvements for gear in an effort to make gear drops more impactful and more consistent. These include improvements to drops from enemies, missions, chests, as well as what vendors sell. We are dropping less non-useful items, but the items we are dropping are much more likely to be useful. The net effect of this change is that it's faster to increase the power level, although the number of items from enemies will be lower. Gear rarities have a large effect on attributes at all power levels. For example, a rare item at power level 33 will have more attribute points on average than an uncommon item at power level 33. Additionally, the attribute point ranges on higher power level items have been increased. We have more exciting improvements to gear coming, but we want to get these to you as soon as possible. So all the individual changes now, they read as, all chests have had minor artifacts added as possible drops. Gold chests will have no longer award common items. Bronze and silver chests have a reduced chance at granting a common item. Branded gear has a better chance of giving that brand's preferred attributes. Some missions have had fixed rarity rewards replace rewards that scale the rarity to the active hero's current power level. Resolved an issue where hero set gear could have equal to or worse attributes than epic gear. Resolved an issue where vendors were sometimes offering gear of the wrong rarity and power level. The effect of this change is that a hero increase in power level, the vendor will offer better rewards for that hero. Fix several missions so they can display accurate rewards. Missions show more detailed secondary rewards when those rewards are still available. Remove the rarity reward penalty for getting low star rating on missions. Resolved an issue where old-fashioned beatdown achievement / trophy was sometimes not tracked and unlocked properly. Okay. So one of the other changes, guys, that you guys are going to have to be aware of is that the Mega Hives will be reactivated on May 20th. Now, this means for people who have been enjoying the priority gear missions like myself, this means that those will no longer be dropping the exotics that they are, I think, and those will be going back to Mega Hives. And in all honesty, I think the player base responded really well to when Mega Hives went down. So I think this is an honest mistake. And I think, honestly, what they should do is just take Mega Hives out again and just bring them back when they're reworked into a multiplayer format. No one likes to do them. No one wants to do them. So why are you going to put these back in the game to make players do them? It's not good game design. It's not fun. And because of this, I really think this is a mistake and they need to rectify this somehow, some way. Most of which would be just leave the exotics on the priority missions. And that's it, guys. Those are the biggest changes coming to Marvel's Avengers with 1.7 today. Have you already played 1.7? What are some of the things you like about it? What are some of the things you don't like about it? And let me know in the comments below. I'll see you guys next time. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Later.